What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you. Welcome back to the channel. Caitlin Clark tells the NBA to kick rocks. Guys, I don't know if y'all see it, but the NBA already know they have an All-Star weekend problem. The Bronny James versus LeBron James challenge backfired with Bronny playing as bad as he's playing every chance he gets when he comes to the NBA. Dropped that 31 in the G League, and they bought him up, and Tyrese Maxey just baptized him. I mean, it's back to what everybody was saying before. Colin Cowherd did a hell of a assessment on Bronny James, saying he's just not an NBA player. And I don't know, guys, if the potential is there, but I thought it was interesting. That's another video for another day. But Caitlin Clark got invited to be in the three-point shootout in All-Star weekend, and she said no. Kick rocks, NBA. And one of the things you're going to find is Caitlin Clark clearly has a idea of where she wants her marketing prowess to be. She said her first three-point contest is going to be in the WNBA. So that started getting me to thinking. She told the NBA no, which would clearly have more eyes on it during All-Star weekend than what the WNBA is going to have. But it started getting me to think, guys. She told the NBA to kick rocks. Has the WNBA started working with Caitlin Clark behind the scenes for her to say, no, I'm gonna do the WNBA three-point contest, but I'm gonna say no to the NBA. Now, why am I saying this, guys? That really, if you're Caitlin Clark from a basketball standpoint, why not just do both? Why does it matter that it's the first one you're gonna be in at the WNBA? And I started thinking, I said, finally, behind the scenes, the WNBA is working with Caitlin Clark. And why did it happen? Once Caitlin Clark started sitting next to Taylor Swift, WNBA probably, and again, guys, this is allegedly, I don't know this, but she's sitting next to Taylor Swift, and now she's giving the WNBA, who hated on her all of last year, she's giving them preferential treatment and turning down a premier spot at the NBA All-Star game so that she can promote the WNBA's three-point contest. Guys, something ain't right. There's some things happening behind the scenes. We know Caitlin Clark is a ratings magnet, but for her to tell the NBA no makes me think that the powers that be in the WNBA are trying to work with her behind the scenes to get her to be more involved with growing the WNBA. She's made it through the first year. That was probably the worst it's gonna get. She's made some comments that have allowed them to welcome her in to the WNBA a lot better. And I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I'm waiting for the Angel Reese fans to say, okay, Caitlin Clark turned down the NBA. Get Angel Reese. They say she's equal. They say she brings just as many eyes to the league. Why not get Asia Wilson? Right? I ain't saying it so it got to be the three-point contest, but have them participate. Ask them. I'm surprised there's no uproar that the NBA asked Caitlin Clark, but to my knowledge at the time of this recording, they hadn't asked anybody else. So for Caitlin Clark to turn down the NBA is not trying to get another person from the WNBA to play like they were trying to get Caitlin Clark. You know, they offered her a ton of money for an appearance fee, and she turned it down. Well, when are the Angel Reese fans going to come out and say, invite Angel Reese? Angel says she has a following. Let's see if it's the same as Caitlin Clark. Because if the WNBA has started working with Caitlin Clark and her team behind the scenes, that she can turn down the NBA, the same girl who was in the box with Taylor Swift, growing her brand, and doesn't want to be in the NBA All-Star weekend like Ionesco was last year with Steph Curry. Come on, guys. Something's going on, and I think now it's making sense. Why, when she made those comments that she made when she won Athlete of the Year from magazines and all this kind of stuff, it might be now that was the admission fee to start getting a little bit more to pop behind the scenes from the WNBA. We all watched this with Tiger. The PGA started working with him directly because he was bringing the eyeballs. Same thing may be happening with Caitlin Clark. To turn the NBA down on All-Star weekend when she could have bought the ratings, has she started to realize that she completely controls the entire WNBA. Now, the NBA wants her and she turned them down. What is the WNBA up to with Caitlin Clark? And is that the reason behind some of her comments that a lot of people saw as turning against her base? Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about Caitlin Clark telling the NBA to kick rock so she can be a part of the WNBA All-Star Weekend as her first 3-point contest, man. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Is Jeff crazy or is Jeff on something? If you hadn't already, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications. And until next time, I'm going to holler.